If America wanted democracy in Iran, they would end the sanctions that hinder democratization. If they wanted democracy in Iran, they wouldn't have funded the Shah and still fund and house the Shah. If they wanted democracy in Iran, they would not fund Israel, which is a way that the IRGC galvanizes its base for continuing support of that government. Every single action America has ever done, if you actually look at it analytically, demonstrates they don't want democracy in Iran. So why would you think this action is different? It's mind-boggling to me. America only calls for democracy in that area against regimes that it doesn't like. It doesn't give a fuck about democracy in Saudi Arabia. It actually funds against it. It doesn't give a fuck about democracy in Jordan. It funds against it. Actually, democracy in that area is fundamentally oppositional to America's aims. All of these things are obvious if you look. But if you just look at one case, and the only option for presented to you is American intervention, then yeah, I see how you get to that conclusion. Because at some point it looks like any given regime is so horrible, how could it get worse? Well, I promise you, it got worse. Right? What we did in Iraq made everything worse. What we did in Libya made everything worse. And so you need to expand the discussion. How can America act to reduce undemocratic practices in that area? And the first and most powerful thing we can do is end the illegal sanctions and stop funding a terror state that is used to galvanize these bases into military action. And if those aren't your first two demands, you're not taking this fucking seriously. At least not as an American. I see how you get there as an Iranian, and I'm not here to critique Iranians, frankly. But if you're an American and that's your calls, you're not taking it seriously. You're just following the mainstream line.